Hi Pisces, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena and this is going to be your very own self-reflection tarot reading. So today what we're going to talk about is what is on your mind, what have you been thinking a lot about as of recently, or what do you need to reflect on in the next coming days or weeks or so. So we could talk about whatever is important to you or what could be important to you, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to ask from you Pisces, if you will go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you also turn on your bell notifications so that every time I upload, you will not miss out on anything that I have to say. All right. So we are going to go ahead and open up your reading with decoding your anxiety to see what we have for you. Whenever you do decide to tune in, this reading is timeless. So if you clicked on play, there could be some messages in here for you. So just please use your own discernment for whatever does not. Okay. And I do want to let you know that there will be a part 2 to your reading. It will be an extended reflection, link down below. It will take you to my website and you can view that extended reading for free, okay? So just click the link down below once this is done. And over on that extended reflection for you, specifically Pisces, especially if you're single, we're going to talk about your love life and see what's going on there and any other major influences that could be impacting you, especially if you are single, but even if you're not, you can still view it, okay? So let's see, what do we have for you? Neither one of those feel face up, so I don't feel bad to take neither one. All right, so what do we have for Pisces in regards to their self-reflection and anything else that they've been thinking about as of recently? Okay, it says your emotions could create unnecessary challenges. Please choose your battles wisely. Okay, so don't be going out there picking fights with nobody, Pisces. Usually you are the kind one, you are the most sensitive one and the empathic one, and you're usually the one who understands a lot of people a lot easier than most. But I feel like there's a situation that you're not as like you don't understand as well, or maybe you don't need to. Maybe you don't need to invest your emotions so heavily into something or into a situation because it's going to take you out of your character and more than likely put you in a situation where you don't belong. Okay, so please choose your battles wisely and just check your emotions. Make sure that you are, emotionally stable and not being emotionally manipulated or making yourself too emotionally available. Okay, so that you don't be just vulnerable just to anything or just to any influence, right? So I want to see as a preview for your extended reflection as this pertains to your love life, especially if you are single, Pisces. How is this going to relate to your extended reflection? Let's see. How is this relating to their extended reflection on how they can better manage their emotions so that they don't create unnecessary challenges for themselves? How is this applying to Pisces love life? Okay, a lot of cards came out. All right, so we have supportive connections, mutually beneficial trade, empowering situation, and hype. With that hype, to me, that says please do not blow anything out of proportion, especially when you have support. Okay, so don't pick a fight with the wrong person, or don't pick a fight with the people who are trying to help you, who are trying to get you to see what can make you happy. Okay, because we also have this happiness makes me full and satisfied. Okay, and some other cards came out. I'm going to put it back, but I'm still go ahead and show you. Okay, we have guided. When you show up, it's synchronistic. This tells me that I'm on the right path. And then it's followed by let's get to know each other better. Okay, so what I want to say is please do not project your insecurities or your past relationships or connections from past people onto the new person, onto new people that you may meet, because they were not the person who hurt you, they were not the person who betrayed you, or that is not the same individual. This is a whole new energy coming into your life, okay, a whole new person. So treat it as such. Don't pick up a fight with the person who could beneficially help you. All right. Let's see. What I also want to say with that at the bottom of the deck, as this pertains to your love life, try not to move too fast sexually, because maybe the person that you're dealing with doesn't want just benefits in that way. They want like long-term benefits. Okay, so again, don't push the wrong person away. All right. So in regards to just every other thing in your life, every other thing that you've been thinking about, just for you and your own self-reflection, Pisces, what else do we have for you? We use the go-to oracle for this. Again, your emotions could create unnecessary challenges, so please choose your battles wisely. Why are they being told this? Why do they need to further reflect on this? If it's more than 3, I don't take them. Okay. So, enjoy the beauty becoming from the light within. So this is talking about, you knowing more so of who you are, what brings you joy or what brings you peace and would just bring you overall satisfaction. And I feel like that's a big highlight here because again, we have being feel full and satisfied. Okay, so I feel like satisfaction is a thing right now. I just heard immediate satisfaction. Watch out for that because I feel like true satisfaction doesn't come overnight. Okay, it doesn't come overnight. Something like that needs to be developed over time. So give a situation a proper time for things to play out and for you to get a solid understanding of what it is you really feel from your emotions. Or give somebody else that chance. Okay, don't expect them to feel something intensely so quickly. Okay, let's see. Are some of you lacking practices of self-love? I feel like you need to practice self-love a little bit more because I feel like it's putting you in this codependent state or putting you in this state to where you feel like you lack and you're expecting other people to fill up your own cup, your emotional cup, and that's not their responsibility. Flow with good vibes instead of overthinking is what you're being advised to do. Okay? I'm definitely seeing somebody overanalyzing the situation because, again, they're not really giving themselves like a set amount of time to really conclude on how they feel. I got interrupted in my mind. Some of you could be dealing with someone who is dealing with being bipolar. Okay, you can deal with being bipolar or dealing with somebody else who has that. Quickly changing from one emotion to the next, one mood to the next, one attitude to the next. It's like you really don't know what to expect. And some people may not be able to receive that well. Okay, we have to be grateful and appreciative, but it did show up in the reverse. Okay, but you're being asked to show how you can be more grateful and appreciative for those who do support you, or for those who do try to, take the time out of their day to figure out, what's wrong with you. Are you okay? How do you feel? What do you need? Let's see, what else do we have? Why are they being told to reflect on their emotions and how it could create unnecessary challenges so that it don't create, unnecessary battles for them? Okay, games. Some of you just simply need to quit treating a situation like it's a game and take it as serious as it is being presented to you. Okay? Because someone here is not playing with you. Or you're not playing with someone, and nor should you be. Okay? We have confident and mature, however, it did show up in the reverse again. You're being told to take this situation from a mature stance. Okay? I just heard grow up. Okay? I'm not trying to be rude, but that's what I heard. All right, let's pull out some tarot cards and see why is this coming out for you. I want to let you know, too, if I haven't said so already, this is not just for Pisces, Sun, and Rising, but this is for all placement of Pisces. So however Pisces energy resonate with you in your natal chart, please take this message and apply it to the area of your life. Again, only if it resonates. And if you don't know what Pisces energy is in your chart, you can look up the free natal report on the link on my website. Okay, so let's see, what else can we inform Pisces about in regards to this message of controlling their emotions? Okay, we got 3 cards. Yep. So we have the 9 of Swords starting out. Okay. We have the 5 of Pentacles following after that, but it's in reverse. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So starting out with that 9 of Pentacles, that's someone who is mentally distraught. That is somebody who is in their head pretty much every night crying or stressing or worrying or anxious. And it's funny because the Oracle deck that I started you off with was the anxiety deck. So yeah, that definitely confirms that some of you are pretty much self-prophesizing the situation and expecting or anticipating for something to end out at its worst possible outcome. And I feel like there's a need to kind of back away from that thinking pattern because it's not really serving you. If anything, it's trying to help you see, or you're being suggested to see how things are actually working for you or favoring you, or how people are actually showing up for you. I feel like it's about how people are showing up for you because, again, it's asking for you to choose your battles wisely. So, like, that there's at least one person who you do not need to argue with, battle with, have a disagreement with, or bicker with, or just just being at heads with each other. If anything, I feel like what's needed is cooperation and patience on your behalf, or whoever is in the need of needing to check their emotions. Okay, but usually the Nine of Swords is somebody who can concentrate on the situation or what's present around them right now, because again, they're too in their head. They're overthinking things so much to a point. They're staying up late at night. They're not getting enough sleep. This person, I'm seeing somebody talk really fast as if they're trying to catch up with their breath, because their thoughts are like moving faster than what their words can deliver, something like that. I feel like somebody just really need to just take their time and get out of their head and really see the light that is around them, because there is light and you're too focused on the dark around you. Okay, so there's a need to change your perspective a little bit. All right. Now following after with this Five of Pentacles, that talks about deprivation. That talks about you feeling like you're in denial of something that's considered to be a necessity. So you can't even get your basic needs met. And it gets you to the point where you get so desperate to where you start begging for other people to ask, for favors, anything like that. So what I want to say with this is that with this showing up in reverse, don't go biting the hand that fed you, okay? Because they fed you, they didn't have to. They could have let you starve, but they didn't, okay? So flow with the good vibes instead of overthinking. That's funny because that's what you're being advised to do. And we did start off your reading with the tarot card being the Knight of Swords, the card of overthinking. So really watch what you have right now before you lose it, okay? Or before someone snaps or you snap or something like that. Okay, because I really do feel like you are being offered help. Usually the Five of Pentacles is somebody where, they're typically like, usually the archetype of this type of card is somebody who's homeless, somebody who, got their look up with the look change cup or whatever. And people walk by, they'll drop a penny in there, but what's a penny gonna do, right? A penny for your thoughts? No. So what I'm seeing is in your situation, people see you, the typical, the homeless person or whatever, just in the sense of the Five of Pentacles. Not saying you're homeless. I don't know your situation. But, typically in this image, in your situation, what I'm seeing is that when people see you, they help you out. They don't just let you starve, and they don't just put pennies in your cup and just say, oh, I hope that works. No, they actually help you. But they don't want to help you, and then you lash out at them, or you take advantage, or for some, I just heard don't overstay your welcome. Or don't keep rehashing an old issue that's been dead and gone a long time ago. Like, don't keep bringing up an old situation, because it's not really going to help. People are going to feel like, again, you're playing games with them, or that you're not taking things seriously, or you're not getting it about the type of care that you're receiving from someone around you. Okay, somebody could view you, or you could view another person as being ungrateful and feeling like, well, look, if this is how you're going to act when somebody helps you, maybe this is what you need. Maybe you deserve to be, asked out in a cold somewhere and, just suffering on your own. But I feel like there's people around you who care enough to not let you go to that state. But they will if you keep, being ungrateful, or, having an attitude, or whatever the case may be. Right? So what you're being called to do with this Three of Pentacles is to have an evaluation, maybe of self, or maybe how you're approaching the situation, or how you can, redo things. I don't know, or something like that. But usually the Three of Pentacles talks about you making a judgment about, or an assessment about a situation, and what's the best way to go about improving it, or making something better, making something, more noticeable. So maybe I feel like somebody wants to see a change of character on your part, or a change of behavior, change of actions. They want to see some sort of change to where they feel like, okay, look, if you want to keep asking me for a favor, I want to see, is it really going to be worth it if I help you? Because if I help you, you're going to be in the same way, doing the same thing, acting the same foolish, behavior. I'm not going to help you, So I feel like that's what's being called to put into play here. Evaluate yourself, evaluate your actions to see what better can you do. Right? Especially if you're looking for outside help, or for that support to stay by your side. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this a little bit. Why is this message coming out for Pisces, or anyone who is dealing with a Pisces individual? Why are they being told to reflect on this? Yeah, you're being asked, how bad do you want it? Wow, literally the next card is exactly what I just said. So the first card, how bad do you want it? It takes dedication, consistency, and true effort is what you're being called to do. Like I said, change your behaviors. If you really want a situation to improve, you have to improve. So what are you willing to do? What are you willing to put forth? And literally, like I said, if you're asking people for favors, you're literally showing up as ungrateful because people see you as nervous. They know you about to come ask them or beg them for something, or you just want to pick their brain at something, and they like, look, if you want it this bad, if you're gonna keep asking me about it, if you're gonna keep asking me a favor, how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to show me? What effort are you willing to invest in this? Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Why else is this coming out for Pisces? Take the risk or lose the chance. Okay. The risk could be like you feeling vulnerable, you feeling exposed to a new environment or a new way of doing things, a new perspective, just change overall. That could be the risk. But if you don't take that risk, you might lose the chance of having the support or having the encouragement around you, having the people who care for you, even if you can't fully recognize it yet. It'd be best if you fully recognize it because this is how people are looking at you, or this is how you're looking at a Pisces individual. Like, look, I'm tired, I'm bored, no, I don't want to be bothered by you, you're stressing me out. Look, if you keep on acting a certain way, I'm going to have to call the authorities, something like that. Or if that's not calling the authorities, that's saying, look, I'm putting my foot down, I'm laying down the law, and you're going to have no other choice but to abide by it. Okay. Any last messages for Pisces, and why are they getting this message? Okay. Capture the moment. I feel like that's saying seize the opportunity when it presents itself. Once you see the opportunity to where you can make a situation better, just take that chance. Okay. And something about pictures can be significant at this time. Maybe you're looking at old memories that you once captured from a former life. So let's see. What's your final advice? So go ahead and close out your reading so that we can start your extended reflection back on the website. What is Pisces' final advice in regards to their emotions and not creating unnecessary challenges for themselves? What's the final advice for them? Okay, free yourself. Free yourself from the situation by doing what you can to improve your situation. Free yourself. You have to do it yourself. Okay, you can't depend on somebody else to free you. All right. Oh, wow. At the bottom of the deck is the same message. So that's like a big thing for you. Free yourself. Free yourself. It's up to you. Okay. And release yourself from bondage of your emotions. You are not your emotions. Okay. You have strong and intense emotions, yes, but you are not just your emotions. So try not so hard to identify with them or project them onto others. Okay. You have to find your peace of mind. Isn't that the case with the first tarot card being out, being the Nine of Swords? Please find your peace of mind because you're stressing too much. Okay, so Pisces, that is what I have for you and your self-reflection. Again, follow me on the website with the link down below for your extended reflection so we can talk more about this with a little bit more emphasis on your love life. Again, it's more so for singles, but if you're a couple, you can still watch it as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of my information is down below, again, at the website. And I also have some more extra reflective content on my Patreon that I really think that you will enjoy. So feel free to check that out as well. All right, so until next time, bye.